blowing fat clouds. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast, web exclusive. Brock and Hunter, everybody.
What's up, man?
Friday, let's do it. I know we haven't been as good on this. I shouldn't even say anything because no one's going to know. But we've had a couple crazy days, and we haven't done this. So let's get right to it. Get social with what is trending today, Friday, December 15th, halfway through the month, basically. Let's see. The Daytime Emmy Awards air tonight on CBS. I'm sure you're going to watch that, aren't you, Hunter? Big fan of the
can't wait. I actually have it DVR'd, so if I miss it, you can go back and review it.
So the Daytime Emmy Awards, that's for like daytime talk shows and soap operas and everything, isn't it? Pretty much. Jess is here. She's shaking her head. Yes, that's all it's for. It's for the stuff that housewives and sick kids watch, all right, that are on during the daytime. That's what it is.
Let's pat people that already get patted on the back every day. A pat on the back. How about
what I will say? Actually, I appreciate the Daytime Emmy Awards because these are like the C-level celebrities and everything like that. These are soap opera actors and everyone. Not the hoity-toity movie stars, all right? These are the what's the one guy you always bring up?
What guy?
From your mom's soap. Victor. These are the victors of the world, right? That's what it is.
Victor.
Then let's show them a little love, all right? Let's
Titanic,
show them Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Daytime Emmy Awards for all the people who watch the soaps and the Sally Jesse Raphaels of the world and everything
man,
that.
To me, it's old school television. There's so many other. You got Hulu, you got Google TV, you got Apple TV, I got Xfinity now. So we got channels that we don't watch.
You're not tuning into Guiding Light on CBS? No, not catching it. General Hospital.
Staying through the hourglass.
So are the days of our lives. God, my mom watched that. My mom and grandma watched that religiously. They would talk about the episodes. Which was just wild. We'd always have to record the show for her. We'd have to go in and mom
watch literally anything else. Anything else.
I tell you what, though, you know what I would rather watch?
The president's on. Let's watch.
You'd rather watch C-SPAN than daytime Emmys. I'll tell you what, though, I would rather watch hours of soap operas than any reality TV nowadays. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to sit through that Squid Game show or the reality show that's on Netflix now.
Yeah,
and I'm glad one of my other buddies came over and he was like, "Dude, have you seen the Squid Games?" And I'm like, "Be careful what the next words out of your mouth are, because if you liked it." He's like, "You didn't like it?" I'm like, "I hated it." And he's like, "Me too. It was the worst."
Have you watched the show yet, though?
Yeah.
No. Not the Korean show. Did you watch that one?
So no, I didn't watch the Korean one.
You need to.
I heard that's way better.
You need to. Yeah, watch that. Watch that.
That's great. I heard that's because it's a show.
It's acting.
People can die. When you're fake dying in a reality show, it blew my mind when I saw it.
The only good game show like that is Wipeout. That is the only good one where you have people just scorpioning on those big red balls and getting hit.
Or what was the MXC, Most Extreme Challenge?
That Chinese show or whatever it was. Yeah. They go crazy over there with their shows in the Asian world. I don't know why, but they go full ham in there. So, all right. So anyway, Daytime Emmys on tonight. Record it. It's National Christmas Tree Lighting on CBS tonight. Seems kind of late, doesn't it? They're just doing it now, halfway through.
Put it up, take it down.
Here's the other thing. Right. Yeah. You only got it up for 15 days. Then you got New Year's. Do we have to keep using a real tree for like the Rockefeller Center and everything like that? They cut down a beautiful, majestic spruce and then go put it up there.
Can't we just know that? They
every year. And it's like a big deal. Like this year, it came from like some farm in Pennsylvania, like some house. Why can't they just use a big fake tree instead of cutting down a real tree? I don't know.
Why are people still using real trees? Am I missing something? Because I don't think there's anything good about having a real tree. You get a bunch of needles everywhere.
Yeah.
You got to go. It's a hassle cutting it down. And it's always kind of looked a lot smaller outside.
Yeah, right. So you trim that thing down. Yeah. There's critters. There's a good chance there's a critter living in that thing.
Yeah.
And then not to mention
something.
The biggest fire hazard you could possibly imagine. Let's take this dried up wood and needles and surround it by electricity and hot wires and everything like that.
What I'm going to do this year? We got a skinny fake tree, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to take anything off the tree. I think I'm just going to take it up to the attic.
That's what we do.
Is that what you do?
So we bought,
Why not?
no joke, when we were living in Springfield, Missouri, my folks were down and we didn't have a Christmas tree. We were at a flea market around the holidays and they had a bunch of up there. So my mom and dad bought us, and it's got the lights already installed in it.
Yeah.
So this was now, 12 years ago, whatever. Dude got this thing like $25. Works great. The only thing was the bottom part fell off, so we just took it off, and I made a base, so it's only now about maybe like 3-4 feet tall. Dude, it's perfect. It's all you need. We set it on a little stand, and it's perfect. We've had the same tree, and we leave the lights on. We'll take some of the more breakable ornaments off, but yeah, I just grab it by the top and take it downstairs when we're done with it. That's it.
You know the problem with that's going to be? Here in a few years, Riley's going to go over to other people's houses and she's going to come back. She'll be like, why is Terry's tree so much bigger than ours?
And you know what I'm going to say? Because Terry's parents suck. That's why, all right?
It's because they're stupid and they don't know.
You know what? Because they like to show off, all right? That's all it is, all right? I know Terry's father. He's a real jackass, honey, all right? That's what it is. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we like it. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. He's sleeping with the secretary. He's not that great of a guy, honey, all right? That's what do you mean, Dad? Don't worry about it. Let's see what else we got. On this day, 1939, Gone with the Wind had its world premiere. I've never seen Gone with the Wind. Have you ever seen it? No. Jess just gave me a look like I'm a little bit. Is it a good movie, Jess? Is it good?
It's really long.
Is it long? All I know is, doesn't she make a dress out of drapes? Out of drapes? That's the whole big thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Isn't it like one of the top movies ever made?
Yeah, everyone always says, yeah, like whenever Rolling Stone or they do it, it's like, oh, the greatest movie ever made. So isn't that, doesn't he say, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn? Is that from that movie?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So I know a couple things, pop culture references. So I'm not going to watch it.
Me neither. Absolutely. Sounds like a fucking complete waste of time. I'm sorry.
I'm going to put it on my Netflix queue.
You know, the right demographic.
No, right. Same thing with, like, you know what? I watched The Great Gatsby after it was remade with Leonardo DiCaprio. I didn't watch the original one. So,
dude,
you know what I just said there? The words
jaw dropping. What did you just say?
No, when I said, did Hunter that make the words I just said make sense? She was like, "What are you talking about? Great Gatsby? You know, the book / movie? Yeah.
Anyway. I couldn't even spell it. Oppenheimer. I heard it's an absolute phenomenal.
Oh, everyone's losing their mind over Oppenheimer. You got Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. Who else is in that? That's
Somebody the other day is like, dude, just do yourself a favor,
Go watch it. Yeah. So it's about the guy who created the atomic bomb. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I went and watched Barbie instead with Kiki. I didn't watch Oppenheimer. It's a good movie too, man. I'll admit it. As a red-blooded male, it was a good movie. All right. Really? Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, good stuff. Michael Cera's in there. It's a great cast. Yeah.
My wife was like,
really?
Yeah, she hated it.
I bet you she loved it. She just didn't want to embarrass herself in front of you because you're a real jerk about the Barbie movie. You're a real jerk about it.
Dress up too. Did you get all up in pink?
Damn right I did. Right. Lastly, today marks the 57th anniversary of the death of Walt Disney. But he's not really dead. They got his head frozen on ice down below in the caverns of
just
Walt
his head.
Yeah, they just did the head. Right? Is that what it was?
What?
I don't think they froze the whole. That's what they did in Futurama. It's just Walt Disney's head, isn't it?
Yeah, Futurama reference.
What's that?
That's a dumb idea. That's not gonna work.
What's the Family Guy one where they bring him back to life? And so the first thing Walt Disney sets up, he goes, "Are the Jews still around?" And they say yes, and he goes back down.
Jeez, man.
It's terrible, man.
Terrible.
Anyway, all right. Well, there you go. That's what's trending. Getting social with today's December 15th, 2023 happenings. We'll see you guys next time on the Plan B After Show podcast. Bye.